Hello and welcome to my channel Sugar Cooks. I'm Adela. Today I'm going to make a potato knish recipe, and it's a quick recipe that's done really fast if you're in a hurry and you want to skip making the dough from scratch. I got the pastry puff and just make it quick. So for this recipe we need potatoes, onion, egg for the egg wash, butter, and the puff pastry. So this is going to be quick and easy, so let me show you all the steps. So I peeled the potatoes, I cut them in quarters or chunks depending on the size. It takes longer to boil, and I put it in a boil with cold water and salt, and I let it boil for about 15 minutes until it's fork tender. And after that I drained it, and I used my ricer because I wanted the consistency kind of smooth for my potatoes. But you can use just a regular smasher if you don't have a ricer, or if you prefer a regular mashed potato texture, it's up to you. So I used my ricer, I added the butter, and I'm gonna mix it while it's still warm so that the butter can mix with the potato easily and melt. And we're just gonna mix it well. And then I cut the onion in little, I diced it actually, and I cooked it in butter, and I caramelized it for about 10 minutes, and this is what it looks like. So I got it out. I'll add a little salt to it and a little pepper. Mix that a little, and then this goes into the potato mix here. And now I'm gonna mix this well, and I'm gonna let it sit on the counter until it gets cool, because we don't want to work with it while it's warm. It has to be cool. So just mix it well. These onions smell really sweet, so that's a good thing. All right, so I'm just gonna let it sit for a while, maybe 10-15 minutes, and once it's cold, maybe a little longer, we'll go to the next step. So I took out my puff pastry, I put it on a floured and clean counter, and I'm gonna put some flour on my rolling pin here, and I'm just gonna go over it, just smoothing it out a little bit. Okay, something like that. And now I'm gonna oil the top part. You could cut these into individual size knish, but I think I'll prefer this way. You make a log and then you cut them to the size you like, and oiling this end is kind of to help seal when you roll it over. All right, so now I'm gonna place my potato mix on this side, And it's always good to have a little extra mix than not to have enough. All right, so something like this. And then we're gonna try to make it even. And of course you can add more, but I think this is pretty good. All right, so now we lift this side and roll it carefully. And keep rolling. Oops. All right, and then this end, bring it up. And now I'm going to seal it. All right, something like that. All right, so now the fun part. So we put some flour on our hand and we're gonna kind of do that with our hand. Then at this point, oops, got a little tear over here, but I'll fix that. I use my pizza cutter. If you have a pastry cutter, you can use that. A knife. I find it easier with my pizza cutter. All right, so now what I do is kind of seal the top. And the bottom you can leave either open and then just set it on the cookie sheet, or you can seal it as well. So this end, I think I'm just gonna try to seal it a little. And I have my cookie sheet right here, and I'm going to be placing them, and I'm going to continue. And again, you can make these the size that you like. This is the size I like. You can make them bigger or smaller. All right, so this is the next one. And I'm going to continue, and I'll show you once I've got them all done. All right, so I got 7 out of it, couple of small ones, and the rest kind of bigger, but that's all right. They'll be all tasty. So I'm gonna put a little oil on the bottom so it kind of helps with the color and not to stick too much. And finally, I'm gonna paint with some egg wash. This is just one egg with a little bit of water, and I'm just gonna get it all around. And this is definitely gonna give it a nice golden color. I already have the oven preheating 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'll be baking them for 15-20 minutes. And we'll see how they come out. All right. I'll show you once they come out of the oven. They just came out of the oven. I ended up leaving them an additional 6 minutes because of the size. They're a little bigger, and I wanted them a little more golden. So they look really yummy. I'm gonna let them cool down, and I can't wait to bite into it. All right, so this is pretty much the process to make the potato knish. You can use other fillings if you like. I'm gonna make the original dough that goes for the knish. This again was a shortcut. I used puff pastry, and it was just quicker and faster. But they are also delicious that way. So yeah, this is how you make potato knish in no time. I hope you liked the video. Give me a like, subscribe, and I thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.